Hello students and welcome back to our English expressions video series. In this video we're going to focus on our 11th idiom of the week. We've done different idioms or idiomatic expressions or sayings in English, and the one we're going to tackle today is a favorite one of mine. It's called the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room. And we have a funny picture here to show a large elephant. Now, this is Photoshopped, of course. There's not actually an elephant in the room, and we'll talk about that later, but there's a funny English expression or idiom called the elephant in the room. So we're going to find out what it means, how do we use it in an example sentence, and why we use this funny expression. So my name is Ben with English from A to Z, and let's get started. The idiom of the week. Elephant in the room or the elephant in a room. Now the meaning here, it's not supposed to be meant literally, right? There's not an actual elephant in your living room or in the office boardroom, or you're not going to have a 600, 800 pound animal or 400 kilogram animal like an elephant with you. But the meaning here, it's basically when somebody says the elephant in the room, it refers to a major problem or issue between two people, sometimes a husband or wife, or maybe two business partners, or two friends, or a group, or a large group of people who have to deal with something that is unresolved, meaning they haven't solved the issue yet. And when we say elephant, it's a very big issue. So if they say the elephant in the room, it's something that really needs to be addressed because it has a large impact. It's a very big issue. There's a lot at stake. So when somebody tells you we have to address the elephant in the room, there's not actually an elephant there, right? It's not supposed to be literal. It's supposed to be a figurative form of speech in terms of this expression. But basically it means there's a large issue or a large problem that has a big impact on our lives, and we need to take care of it. So that's the meaning there. It's about a big or major problem between two people or even a group of people that remains unresolved, even though it's a big issue that has to be solved or resolved because of its impact. And you can't move on unless it's fixed. An example of how to use the elephant in a room in a sentence would be, here I have Tino understood that the project was behind schedule and over budget, but he still refused to address the elephant in the room when he met with the project stakeholders for their weekly meeting. Now, you may not know what stakeholders refers to, but stakeholders basically means the people who invest money or time or are affected by the project. So Tino is a project manager. Because the project's behind schedule, it's not on time, it's over budget, they're spending too much money. He is not doing a good job because he's still refusing to address the elephant in the room, or two elephants in the room. The one elephant in the room being it's behind schedule, the other elephant in the room meaning it's over budget. So he's not being honest or upfront about solving the elephant in the room or the major issues here with the project stakeholders, even though they have a stake. Like when we say stake, it means they're invested in this project for their weekly meetings. So that's a good example of how the elephant in the room can be used in an English language sentence. Now, how it is used, it's not used very often. It's kind of an older expression, not very widely used today, but this idiomatic expression is supposed to be used, again, figuratively. It's a form of speech and not literally, right? We'll never have unless you're at the zoo, you'll never really have or on safari, you'll never have an elephant physically in the room with you. Now, we use it to describe when you can't resolve a problem, it continues to grow and get bigger and bigger. This is a perfect expression or a great idiom to use to describe how important it is not to ignore it, but to solve it, because it's only going to get bigger or affect more people or affect more money or more resources. So you use it when you want to describe a big problem that needs to be fixed, and you want that person or a group of people to understand that there's an elephant in the room, something that's not being addressed, that has to be addressed, or you can't move on, and it's going to cause more problems the longer the elephant is in the room, or the elephant in the room is not being talked about or fixed. So thank you so much for watching. We went over the meaning, an example, and how we use the elephant in the room for this video. Please be sure to check out our other great YouTube videos on our channel, from learning the entire English alphabet to fixing your sentence errors to improve your English grammar. Please don't forget to also hit the like button for this video on our English from A to Z channel. If you like our videos, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button below this video to follow us here on YouTube to be alerted to new videos. If you have any questions about this video or would like to subscribe to our official newsletter to learn more about our products and services, please go to www.englishfromatoz.com/newsletter. And I look forward to seeing you soon for another English Idiom of the Week video. And make sure when you see elephants, do it in the wild and not have them be in the room with you. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.